How could that be?
You wanna block the road a little bit more? You wanna move up? Yeah, thanks a lot, dickhead. All right, let's do it. Okay, so who's ready for a little impromptu unboxing? But how did we get here? Ugh. Morning. Tired. Tired. How are you this morning? Of course, the real question is, how are you tomorrow morning? But you're watching this tomorrow, so for you, tomorrow's today. But for me, today is tomorrow. No, for you, tomorrow's today. But for me, today is tomorrow. What the hell was that? I'm easily confused. Let's get my ass to work. It's another nice day. And I won't stop sneezing. This morning's weird because it's already 65 degrees out, but all the trees are turning, so it's like this weird autumn feel or look, but it feels like a spring morning, if that makes any sense. So I talked about the Google Pixel, and I talked about the Apple event the other day. And things are starting to heat up more with these things. Phones turning out to be awesome, which I still don't buy it. I almost bought one last night. I almost bought a Pixel XL, and I didn't have my credit card info handy, and I didn't feel like getting up to get it. I might order one today. We'll see. I don't know. So I watched Super Saf's video and photo comparison between the 7 Plus and the Pixel XL camera. And that Pixel XL is a hell of a camera. Hell of a camera. I think the things that it did better than the 7 Plus are major things. Where I think the 7 Plus did better was the zoom, but how many people care about that? It's not necessarily something that I see a whole lot of people worrying about. Side by side, you can see the Pixel XL definitely is a lot sharper. And you know what's so funny? HTC made that phone for them. They can't get their own cameras right. They did a hell of a job on that. I mean, I know Google basically said, do this. This is how we want it done. So that's 90% of the battle right there. So can't give HTC too much credit. I think the Pixel XL has a better camera. You know, there are some things that the 7 Plus did better. There are some things that I think, preference-wise, some people may say they like the 7 Plus better. But that's not to say that the Pixel XL didn't knock it out of the park either. Hey, buddy! Have a good morning. All right, take it easy. However, that's just the cameras. There's still a lot more phone to check out and see, so I may have to pick one up. I think I'm gonna order one today. I think I'm just gonna buck up and just get one. Of course, the official invitations went out for the Apple event, and the theme is hello again, which we obviously knew it was for Macs. But what are we seeing Mac-wise? Because we've got a lot of different Macs. And it's cool, you know, you get excited seeing these things. I get excited. And you wanna know, like, how far is this gonna go? Like, are we doing redesigns for everything? The MacBook Pros and the MacBooks have been getting a lot of attention lately. Now, will the MacBook Pros ever go to the MacBook way of just one single port? I don't think so. I think a MacBook Pro has to be more versatile. I don't think you're gonna see a single port on a MacBook Pro. Why is it we see leaks on the phones, but we never see leaks on laptops or the iMacs? Or have we? Did we see leaks on the Mac Pro? Or the MacBooks, or the MacBook Pros, or the iMacs? I don't recall. I have to look that up. If you follow me on Twitter, you most likely know what this is. And if you don't, well, surprise. Here she is. Pixel XL. The greatest thing since sliced bread, apparently. Still not buying it. There's the Pixel. Reminds me a lot of the HTC unboxing. Giant wall wart. Holy cow, what is this thing? Is this fast charge, quick charging? USB-C to USB-C. There's your cord. Alright, so what else do we got in here? We've got a USB-C to USB cord, which is pretty cool, as well as an adapter to USB-C. And in here, SIM ejector tool, which you don't see a whole lot anymore. Get started, meet your Google Assistant. Thanks for buying our phone and making us even more rich. Of course, the same thing could be said about Apple. I'll be damned if it doesn't look exactly like an iPhone up front without the button. And, I don't know, the back is nice and shiny. I mean, it's just the design. I don't think it's that great looking. But I will say that it does look a little better in person. So, there's that. And very clean lines for your speakers underneath. And the USB-C, and then your headphone jack at the top. So comparing the Pixel XL to the iPhone, actually, let me go ahead and take off my case. Still have it on there. Slicker Apps is sending cases and stuff for the Pixel XL as well. So size-wise, we're talking pretty similar sizes. I don't think anything is as big as the freaking i7 Plus. I mean, it's like you got a little bit of a difference there. And width-wise, I also believe that the iPhone is a little bit wider, just ever so slightly, than the Pixel. Let me kind of do that fairly. There you go. You got a little bit of just a little bit on there. But, yeah, I mean, nothing's as big as this goddamn thing. I like the form factor of the flat edges on the sides. It feels like it gives a little bit more to hold on to, so I do like that. I'm actually going to set this up from my G4. I've never actually set up a phone from a previous backup. Copy to my new phone, yes. And copying accounts. Now, you probably can't see on here. Alright, so my first overall impressions. Okay, first impressions. It feels good in the hand. Getting a little warm, but maybe that's because everything that it's doing right now, as far as downloading, I don't think that's out of the ordinary. This glass back isn't as fingerprint as I would have expected. It's actually not too bad. Like, I could actually deal with what's on there, and it doesn't bother me as much. The overall design feels good in the hand, and I also got a screen protector for it, just to put that on there. Now it's the Zag. I just have to order something else. I'm not crazy about that thing. But, I mean, hell, it looks just like an iPhone up front. I'm interested to see how many people would actually confuse this with an iPhone. Gives me an idea. Button placement, I think, is great where they have it, as far as the home button or the on-off switch and the volume rockers on that. Of course, I love the button on the back. Love it, love it. The only thing that's difficult with that is if you have it laying down on the face. But this has... I thought this had double tap to wake up. Does it have raise to wake? I guess you'd have to hit the side and then swipe up and put the code in. So, not the end of the world if you've got it laying down flat on its back. You just hit the button on the side, swipe up, and put your code in. But you know, that's the trade-off you take for the ability of being able to pull this right out of your pocket and just have your finger on the scanner. So, I'll take that over having it on the front any day. And there you go. So that looks awesome. So I like the colors that I picked for that wallpaper, and that was from the G4, so it transferred over. Nice looking phone, very nice looking phone. I know I broke its stones and everything. I just didn't like the way that it looked to start, but you know, we'll keep testing it out. But overall impressions, you know, it reminds me of an iPhone, you know, or an HTC or a 6P. Like they all had a baby, and this was the result. Alright, so I'm going to put the screen protector on that. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate all the support. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a like, and of course subscribe for the next video. Hit the bell if you're a new subscriber, or if you're current and you're not getting all my videos, change that to get all videos and you'll be good to go. So, with that being said, till the next one, see ya!